Yo guys, it's Footmaster here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be going through the new icon swaps free and the best combinations that you could possibly get from these, because I know a lot of people are going to be struggling to find out what they should go for. As you know, these are all the things that have come out. I'm going to be going through individually what I think is not worth it and worth it, then I'll go through what the best combinations are in my opinion. So the maximum we can get is a Vieira mid for 17, so there's going to be 18 tokens that come out. There is now 9 out today, and until the season ends, which is in about 30 days, I think that's when the next set comes out. That's what they did last time, so we're gonna have to wait around 38 days for the next set to come out, so we can only get 9 from now on. So let me just go back to these. So from the swaps now until 38 days time, we can only get up to a 92 plus prime icon player pick and the ones below, but these ones, all of these, we're gonna have to wait about at least 38 days for the new objectives to come out so we can earn them. So you keep that in mind, you're gonna have to wait a while to get any of these ones, but the ones 9 and below you're going to be able to get now as soon as possible, as soon as you've done them. So yeah, individually the 81 plus times 25, I think this is more if you need fodder for your club desperately like me now. I'll probably go for something like this, very cheap and easy to do. One token is so easy. 83 times 25, we know for a fact these are amazing. A lot of people have been getting insane pulls from these over the last few promos. 84 times 20 seems worth it as well. Like, this is quite cheap, 3 tokens is not hard to do by any means, and 84 plus times 20 is very good. There's less players in this pack than this one, but it's 84 plus, so you're pretty much guaranteed a walkout in these two. Not so much this one, but you can get a lot of walkouts from this anyway. But this one looks very good choice as well. Icon moments pack for 5, I think that is worth it. I think 5 tokens is a reasonable price, but I'd probably, like, I don't know man, because it's not a guaranteed rating, so you could get an absolute stinker, but it is just luck at the end of the day. Like, if you're feeling lucky and your team's maxed out, I'd recommend going for this. Then you go on to Bastion Schweinsteiger. Now, I'm going to be real, guys. I don't think this one's worth it. 3-star, high. It's a nice card, but then you look at the pace, and it's like it's very slow for this stage of the game. Quite heavy as well. Quite low agility and balance. So, yeah, I don't think this is a good one to go. Unless you're a super fan for Bayern Munich or something like that, then I'd stay clear of this one. Now, the 92 plus icon moments pack, that looks amazing. I can't lie. I might do this one here because I think that's very good. Let me just check actually on Footbin what 92 plus icon moments attacker and midfielders there are. Let me just do this, guys. Alright, so from this, guys, there are a few stinkers you can still get. Unfortunately, there's people like Alan Shearer who you can still get, which is a massive L. There are a few L's that you can still get from this, so don't be fooled. Like, even though it says 92 plus, there's still people like Alan Shearer, Trezeguet, Hierro, Paul Scholes, Ian Rush, Hadji, Perez. A lot of people, a lot of L's are still in this, so I don't know about this one actually. There's only around, there's probably about a 50-50 split between dubs and small dubs and L's and big L's, so I'm not sure about this one anymore, because like 7 tokens you can get better value things here like these and the icon moments pack, which I don't really think is better value actually, but I'm not too sure about this one because there are still a lot of L's. Stoichkov, I'm going to be real, guys, the player selections, they're good, but no, I think there's better alternatives in the game, honestly. Like, I know the card looks incredible, but 3-star weak foot lets him down. Medium's not good work rates. But apart from that, the card's insane. Like, if you really need a striker and you like desperately need links in your team and you can't really afford anything, then I'd go for him. Now, the 92 plus prime icon player pick. Now, this is a very good one because as we saw with the baby icon player picks, they were incredibly juiced. Like, most people were getting at least 1 dub, and now it's a 92 plus guaranteed prime, so that is very good. Let me look at the prime players you can get, and there's so many. Like, you're pretty much guaranteed at least 1 dub unless you're really unlucky. There was a lot of players that I know a lot are like behind the power curve, but there is still tons of dubs. There's like people like Samuel Eto'o, Vieira, Maldini, Zidane, Eusebio, R9, the rest of it. So yeah, I think that's a good choice actually. I think that's a very good choice, and yeah, I can't wait to see how juiced these are. Icon moments player pick, as we've seen, there's a 92 plus prime. I think this is going to be very juiced as well. I know it's not a rating guaranteed, but yeah, I think that's very good. Now, this one's a 92 plus version of this, but it is midfielder only, so you can't get Eusebio, R9, Pele, which is a bit unfortunate, but you can still get people people like Mateus, Vieira. There's a ton of people you can get. You can get Zidane as well, which is pretty sick. So yeah, I think these are decent. George Best, I'm not gonna lie, I think this is okay. Like, I don't think it's amazing value because you have to wait 38 days to get him. So it's quite a long time, and there might be better players in the game by then. But yeah, medium. I packed this guy from a Prime Icon pack last year, and he was incredible. But yeah, I don't think it's the best, but I think it's very decent. Like, if you need a right winger and you need links, I'd go for him. But I'm not sure actually, because there's quite a lot of packs that are good, but packs are just luck based. Like, these are guaranteed icons. So yeah. Then we have Puskas for 13. Now, I think this is worth it. I have to admit, it's worth it. This guy is incredible in game, and this is his prime version as well. I don't come against this card often. I've come against his baby in mid, and they absolutely destroyed me. So yeah, this card looks insane. Look at the shooting stats on this card, and 3-star weak foot. Don't be fooled, guys. He's high medium as well. Very good. He's got a stocky body type, I think, as well, which is decent. Loads of traits. I think this card's incredible, and yeah, I think it'd be a good one. If your team's not maxed out, I'd go for this, but with me, my team's not maxed out, and I'm still going to go for packs because they're just more fun to do. Like, this is just an icon, but yeah, it's not just any icon, it's Puskas. So yeah, I think this is worth it. The 92 plus icon moments attacker player pick. Now, I think this is a very good one because this is the one where you can get R9 Eusebio, so many good players. You can also get Ronaldinho in the midfielder one. So yeah, I'm not sure how much more is there. So this is 12 and this one's 15. I'm not too sure about that, but yeah, I think this is worth it because you can pretty much get some insane players. You're pretty much guaranteed at least one small dub from this, unless you're incredibly unlucky. But yeah, I think that's worth it in my opinion. Now, going on to Rio Ferdinand. This is a tight call because this guy's incredible in game, but I think it's still very good value for tokens, obviously, because he's an incredible icon. But I'm not too sure, man. Everyone's playing fullbacks at centre back, and like, let's be real, team of the season Wan-Bissaka's probably doing better than this card. It's probably better than this card anyways. And yeah, you're gonna have to wait a long time, so I'm not too sure about this one. I don't think it's worth it because there's so many alternatives. For team of the season especially, there's going to be tons. Now, this is a very interesting one. 93 plus icon moments. Let me just check, guys, what 93 plus icon moments there are that are L's, because I'm sure there's tons of dubs, obviously, but I'm not too sure. L wise, I'm not sure. The only L's here, now there are still a lot of L's actually. This is why you have to double check these guys. There are still a lot of L's. It's pretty much 50-50 split again. Now, I'm not too sure about this one because we have a 92 plus icon moments attacker. I think this is better value, to be honest. Like, I know it says 93 plus, don't be fooled, guys. This is better value than this because if you get a defender, there's only a few defenders that are actually good, like Maldini. The rest of them are pretty much dead, so apart from the left backs and right backs. But yeah, man, I don't think that's worth it, to be honest, because these, the attacker and midfielder, are better for your team as well, because if you need a midfielder, you go for this. If you need an attacker, you go for this. So yeah, I don't really think that's worth it at all. Then we have the maximum. Now, this is a very hard one. Mid Vieira. Now, this card is incredible, yeah, don't get me wrong, this card is incredible. Let me just check how much he's dropped down in price, because I'm sure he was very expensive before EA obviously released icon swaps. So his moments is 6 mil, obviously, but this one is 2 mil. Now, the card is incredible. Let's be real, this card is amazing, and I know the stats don't look incredible from glance, like 70 balance. You might be like, what are you talking about? This guy is just incredible in game. Let's be real, guys. He's 6'4". He will bully you in the midfield. 3-star doesn't matter because you'll probably have him CDM. What an incredible card that is. But guys, I'm gonna have to be real, because of the amount of choices here and the chances you can get of getting someone better than this, I'm gonna have to say it's not worth it. 17 tokens, you know how long that's going to take you, guys. That's going to take you such a long time to get, guys. And don't forget, there's going to be team of the season cards that are obviously probably not as good in game, but they're probably better stat wise. There probably is already players like this in game, but just not got the custom body type and that for Vieira, obviously. But yeah, I don't think that's worth it. So yeah, man, there's a very good set of things. Now, combination wise, let me just think about this, because there's going to be 18 tokens released. Now, if you think about that, guys, so if you wanted to pick Vieira, you could only pick Vieira by himself, but with this, you could pick a 93 plus icon moments player pick, and you could go for the 83 times 25. Now, I think that's a pretty good choice, but I don't think the icon moments player pick is that worth it. So I'd stay away from these two. I'd stay away from these, because the 93 plus, don't be fooled, guys. There's tons of 93 rated icon moments cards that are not that good. Ferdinand I wouldn't go for, but there is a combination there. You could get Ferdinand and then you have 3 more picks. You have 3 more tokens left, and so you could go for Ferdinand moments and an 84 times 20. Now that is solid. If you need a defender and you're a Man U fan or something, that's a good combo. Ferdinand and an 84 times 20 pack. Now the lower budget ones I'll get onto in a minute, but we can go through these as well. So we've got an icon attacker moments player pick. Now this is the same thing really, because these are both 15 tokens, and with 15 you can go for the 84 times 20 pack as well. Now that is a very good combination, I have to admit. I might be doing this. A 92 plus moments icon attacker player pick is incredible, and you can get the 84 times 20 pack for fodder or insane promo pools, etc. Then we have Puskas, who is 13. Now with 13 you'll have about 5 tokens left. Now what can you get for 5 again? Oh, you could get an icon moments pack. Now Puskas is a very good option, I have to admit. The icon moments pack, it is 5 tokens, but I'm not too sure, because you could get a moments Inzaghi, but that is a good combination as well. But so far guys, I don't think that's the best combo. I think one of the most popular combinations is going to be this 92 plus moments attacker player pick and the 84 times 20 pack. That is a very good one. That's probably going to be the best combination of this whole video. But let me just go through every combination possible, to be honest. The 92 plus moments midfielder player pick. Now that will leave you with 6 tokens. So what can you get with 6? You can get a Bastion Schweinsteiger. I don't think that's a great combo, because Schweinsteiger's he's not meta at all, let's be real. So I don't think that's a great combination. With 6 you can combine these lower tier ones. You could go for 3, 4, 5, 6. So you could go for these 3, 81 times 25, 83 times 25, 84 times 20, and you can get, with that you can get a icon midfielder player pick. That's quite a good one, because you can get tons of fodder in the club, and you can also have the chance of hitting a Ronaldinho moments, Zidane moments, so many moments, like Vieira moments as well. So yeah, that's also why I think Vieira Prime is not worth the tokens, because you could get a chance of hitting someone better in these way lower token options. And then we have George Best, so that will leave you with 7. So George Best could be combined with a 92 plus moments pack, and that's moments. It did say moments pack. I didn't realize it was attacker slash midfielder. Now that's quite a good option actually, guys. Let me rethink that actually. 92 plus moments attacker midfielder pack. Let me just check, guys, double check what is available there. No, I've seen actually. There is a lot of L's, but there's a chance of hitting it. So if you guys like to open packs and you don't mind hitting someone like bad, or you want a chance of hitting someone insane, then yeah, that's a good option. But I think the ones that are specified attacker or midfielder are better. But if your midfield and attacking your team is pretty even out, like it's pretty much the same, like rating wise and player wise, I'd probably go for this, because this is attacker or midfielder, so you have the chance of hitting pretty much R9, Eusebio, and you could also get Ronaldinho and Zidane. So actually this is one of the best options in my opinion, to be honest. I know it's not a player pick, so it's a pack, but yeah, player picks seem to be better, like player wise, what you're getting, because you have one of 3 options, which is better. So with George Best, you can go for George Best and that icon moments pack. Now I think that's decent, but I don't know if that's the best combination, because Best, in a few weeks or months, he won't be as good as he is now, because there's going to be a lot of better options in the game. Medium's not great, and yeah man, I think there's going to be team of the season cards that are better than this for cheaper, like will save you time. Because don't forget guys, yeah these are free, but this is going to take you a long grind to get. It's going to take you hours and hours to do these. But yeah, icon moments player pick is here, so that's 10, so you have 8 remaining. So you could go for that and Stoichkov, which is a decent option, because moments player pick, as we've seen with the baby icon player picks, which didn't have a rating specification there, so we could get insane players from that. But the 92 plus one midfielder version is only 2 more, and that's guaranteed to be 92 plus, so it rules out the chance of any Inzaghi etc, which is a good thing. But yeah man, I think that's a decent option, that and Stoichkov, which is decent, but I don't know if that's the best either, because Stoichkov isn't the greatest. He's very good, don't get me wrong, but he's not the greatest, and there's a lot of alternatives. You could also actually do this Stoichkov and the 81 times 25. I'm just going through the possible combinations for you lot, just so you can keep this in mind. Actually no, I think I'm repeating myself here, because I've just gone through the higher tiers with the lower tiers, and that's pretty much the same thing. But yeah, let me just for example, guys, if you wanted to go for all 3 of these, which is a popular choice, I did this last time, so that's 3, 4, 5, that's 6 picks, so you'll be left with 12. So if you wanted to get lots of fodder and a possibility of hitting a team of the season or something like that, but it's mostly fodder that you get from this, you could go for these 3, which is 6 tokens, and then you could go for, what is 12 again? You could go for 92 plus moments midfielder. Now that might be one I do, actually, thinking that through. That's a pretty good one because you're going to get tons of things in the club. Your club's going to be stacked full of players, and you could get like maybe pack a team of the season if you're lucky, and you can get a 92 plus icon midfielder pack. So Zidane moments, Ronaldinho moments, Vieira moments, the list goes on. There is L's obviously, but I think that's a very good option for your teams, because you could get a pacey player, you could get a CDM, a cam, a centre mid. So yeah, there's a lot of options in the midfield. So yeah, I think that's a decent option. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, smash the like, subscribe if you're new. Let me know down below if this video was helpful, and let me know down below who you're going to go for in the swaps, what combinations interest you the best. But yeah, until next time, peace.